Run, Forrest, the other way. Not the, oh boy, it's not even funny. It's actually, oh God. Sometimes people say really crazy things to me like, Joey, you know how to fall trees. You're a chainsaw guy. You're a certified chainsaw guy. Like, how come you don't make YouTube videos about how to fall trees and chainsaw tips and things like that? And like, dudes, wow, that's a really bad idea. That's why, because I am not going to be here trying to tell people who don't know how to fall trees over the screen on a video how to fall trees and then have something bad happen to you like some of these videos I'm about to show you. Where afterwards you say, well, I learned it from Joey Only Cariboo Dude YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm hoping I get the truck insured in the next little while and get the bearings fixed. And at some point I'm gonna have to go out and get some firewood here soon in the spring before we get too deep into the year. Like there will be chainsawing in the videos once again, like there is every year, every spring and every fall and every summer as well. I guess during fire season, but there will not be any serious lessons on how to run a chainsaw on this channel. No, we are going to be safe and just talk about things you definitely don't want to be doing. Okay, let's go. There it is. This is bad news.
My God. Falling out right now.
Anything could happen. Get on! Wow. I'll watch the video later. They dry mopping this. So welcome up here to the Chair of Infinite Knowledge in Wells, BC. I'm 3,953 feet above sea level up here in the Cariboo Mountains, and this is your little lesson on things not to do with the chainsaw. Oh boy. Joey Only Cariboo Dude here. Yes, let's go. Here's a weekend warrior there, and his next door neighbor decides to film him or something, or it's a guy from a car. I can't quite tell who's filming him, but this guy's out there in his shorts, it looks like. Can't see if he's got boots on or anything like that. He's in danger of pinching himself there. He's standing more or less where the tree is likely to fall, so that's a big no. What you do want to do here is if the tree does start falling your direction is go the other way instead of going right underneath it and getting whacked really bad. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, and at some point, if you're the guy there who's filming, I mean, that's tough though, because he's not going to hear you over the chainsaw. Like, you'd want to be screaming like, stop what you're doing. You're an amateur. You're going to hurt yourself. Don't do it. Don't run, Forrest, the other way. Not the, oh boy, it's not even funny. It's actually, oh God.
Holy shit, it just landed on him. Fuck.
Well, who taught you how to fall trees? Well, I was watching the internet there at work this week, and I figured that doesn't seem too hard. I can do it. No, I don't think the guy watched the internet at all. I think he just went for it. He's like, oh, it's just dropping a tree. No big deal, Mike. My God, that's so bad. I can't be making a video on how to do something and have that kind of thing happen to you. He's out there, got no gloves on, first of all, got no helmet on, he's got no ear protection on, walking around with the chain just spinning there. Oh, that's right, he's got jeans on too. He's a real hero. At least he's got some safety boots on. He's got something here. Now he's gonna buck up here. He's just going for it. Yeah, just go for it. Chain still spinning, doesn't know how to hit a brake, doesn't bother. He's almost got his leg there that time. No big deal, just going for it. Yeah, just wave the saw around. Oh boy, he just nicked his arm with the chainsaw, and now he's bleeding, now he's swearing, shuts her down finally. Have you learned what a chainsaw brake is yet? He's got a rope onto this guy, so maybe someone's tugging him or a vehicle's pulling on it or something like that. But it pulls too hard and down goes the whole friggin' tree at once. He's just gonna ride it. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stupid things they're doing here. I mean, necessarily pulling with a rope ain't the wrong thing, but you got all that space, you might as well just drop the tree, I guess, in full. Tree's not very strong, the rotted area there, so they probably should have tested, knocked around with the hammer to see how strong this trunk was and if it could withstand that. I like how he rode it down. Off he fucking flails.
And the other car.
Now, that's a different kind of chainsaw accident. First problem is they got a Boston Bruins sticker on. That's a big problem. They got a nice Husqvarna there just falling out the back of the truck there. So this is an accident, and there's a chainsaw. I don't know if it's a chainsaw accident necessarily, but we'll throw it in here anyways. I would suggest, though, if you are out there driving around with a chainsaw inside your vehicle, put the plastic cover on it there and maybe tape it down so that if that chainsaw goes flying in the vehicle, you don't have like a real sharp object that's heavy winging at your head.
X-ray shows severe damage to
a man's hand from a chainsaw accident. That's really bad. That's with severe damage, the hand is off. I mean, severe damage is an understatement, obviously. There's more than severe damage. The guy's hand is off. I remember when old Gord there out by Spiderland, he lived with old Ann there in a trailer there out and all winter long, and he's out chainsawing around at dusk there in his tennis shoes, and of course it's dark and he was probably stoned as heck anyways, and next thing you know, he hit his foot with the chainsaw and almost cut his toes off or whatever, and next thing you knew, 6 months goes by and Gord's in his cabin just losing his marbles, cabin fever, gone crazy. Took forever for that foot to heal, and old Spider's like, oh, it's just a little cut, get over it, it's been months already. But no, you old Spider, you don't understand. A chainsaw wound is tearing, shredding, ripping. It's not just a clean cut from a sword or something like that. A chainsaw cut is really nasty, and even though I've got thousands of hours of running saw under my belt, folks, I'm scared of the chain. I click it, the arrestor, all the time, or I stop it on a piece of wood so that the chain's not spinning when I move. Simple movements. So this company's trying to get you to hire them instead of guys like this, even if it costs you a little bit extra money. This guy is about to take his own foot off right here, climbing up a ladder in a weird way. He hasn't tested the quality of the wood, whether it's sound or solid or not, so it just basically breaks off. You want to take wood down often in chunks sometimes. Maybe what you want to do is cut right close to the trunk there. In that case, hey, everything's going to be a little different. Take a little axe and tap the tree and find out how solid it is, where it needs to go, right? You got to think ahead of time, but these guys don't. They're just weekend warriors, and every weekend in America is like the massacre of guys trying to be men after a week in the office. Like, oh, I'll go and take care of it myself, honey. You get what you pay for. There's something crazy going on in this video here, because there's a guy harnessed up there on the top of that branch, and he's been cutting the branch on that end too. So the two of them together have worked to screw this guy completely over. This is how this is a collective effort here. I'm gonna cut up here and you cut down there. Well, piece it off, guys, piece it off. Why are you cutting from way up there? Well, they must have tried to be lazy about it and cut up there first, and then the branch landed and kind of got stuck on that stuff. So they're like, okay, well, we'll just go and cut that branch there. Well, look what happens. Flippy floppy whammy.
Oh shit.
Let's look at some great chainsaw fails now here in rapid succession. Straight onto the house. The tree didn't look unhealthy. I don't know why he took the whole tree down. And maybe to protect the house. Well, that didn't work too well. This is going to whack him right off the frickin' ladder. Oh, boy. Guys on ladders they're too cheap to hire the arborist. I get it. He's going to make a big mistake here. Oh, takes the ladder out and he goes flying off there. Weekend warrior there at the chainsaw. I'm okay, honey. Yeah, and then trip to the hospital later. And this is what amazes me about America, like I was saying before. First of all, wham! Right into the house. First of all, a lot of these chainsaw mistakes and a lot of these fails in general in America, I don't understand. It's like people don't have health insurance down there. So you make a small accident like that and it's cost you $60 million. Nonetheless, you're still out there, brave, stupid, brave, strong, tough, I don't know. And out there, he's going to cut the tree, but the ladder's leaning up against the tree up high, so the ladder's going down no matter what. He goes down with it. Luckily, doesn't totally eat shit. Here's another guy, weekend chainsaw warrior. Yeah, he's been watching chainsaw videos on the YouTube, and he thinks he's an expert now. This is why I don't teach on the YouTube, because you might wreck your kid's trampoline after half watching a video for 5 minutes. No, if I am hired to teach chainsaw safety course this summer, I will do that for you. Onto the house. That was a beautiful house you just completely wrecked, buddy. What was the point of that anyways? Wow. Well, you sure protected that house from that tree.
That was not good at all.
Yeah, how's your divorce coming along now? I should check in on you and see how you're doing. Hey, we got a birch tree here. Birch trees are, prolifically rotten inside, so you can't trust them if you're good. And onto the cabin it goes. Yeah, you can't trust them if you're good, and that guy certainly isn't good. He had no idea what he was doing. Hey, a couple guys here watching this tree go down and onto the sign. Luckily, there was that sign there to break the tree's fall. You know, that would have been terrible for the tree. Again, he's got the ladder up against the tree. Okay, and he's got the chainsaw. Throw the saw, man. Throw it. You got lucky. You got really lucky. Onto the car. Good job. Good job. Why wouldn't you move the car? I don't get it. Wouldn't move the car. Like, I know you can't move your house. That's true. But what you can do is fall the tree correctly so that it doesn't land on the house. That's what you can do.
The car.
And that's the funny part is like this is the last part of this tree. You can see there was. Oh, it takes him out. Oh, what a kickback there. That looks really injurious. Yeah, you don't want to do that. But yeah, you can move a car. So do that. You know, you can move your truck so that you don't land a tree on your truck. You can't move your house, so you want to learn proper chainsaw techniques. And this is clearly not in Canada. The palm tree just about lands straight on them. All right, I'll be back here with part 2 on the Cariboo Dude YouTube channel, Chainsaw Epic Fails, or whatever we're going to call this one. Things to not do, blah, 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 blah. I hope you learned how fast it can go bad if you're just some weekend warrior who refuses to really listen, learn, or ask for help or hire someone who knows better than you do. Okay, everyone, be safe out there. Enjoy your Easter weekend.